I'm on the phone with Trevor Ragin, who is pursuing a career in kickboxing. He's represented Team USA in the World Championship, where you took home silver, and has fought for top promotions like Glory. So, Trevor, can you tell us a little bit about your experience fighting for a top promotion like Glory?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I definitely had fun. It's definitely the moment that I've been waiting on pursuing since I first picked up the gloves.
Okay.
Always wanted to fight in front of like a big stage, large crowd. Sell a lot of tickets and then end up getting the victory. And that's exactly what happened.
Awesome. So I kind of want to know where your life is at right now. I would assume that after competing at high levels like the World Championship and for top promotions like Glory, that you would start having more attention on you, possibly, hopefully breaking into, the pro fights. So what is a mixed martial artist's life like at this point in your career?
It's a great question. So right now, I mean, I still work full time. I'm actually working for Capital One, it's a pretty large corporation.
Mm-hmm.
And outside of that, I'm still training every day. Still hungry like I was when I first started.
Okay.
I mean, I've fought for pretty big promotions and hold 3 titles, but I do keep on remembering why I started. Stay hungry.
Yeah, definitely. Now, MMA has become more mainstream, especially within the last couple of years. And it seems like kickboxing, for some reason, at least in the US, hasn't grabbed that same audience just yet. And it's weird because I know when I've been to MMA events or when I talk to people about MMA, the thing they love the most is the stand-up, the TKOs. So why do you think that kickboxing hasn't grabbed the US audience like MMA has just yet?
It's a great question as well. It all really comes with the promotions.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just as of recently, Glory was just becoming mainstream to where basically casual fans know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And still at this point, Glory still hasn't, I guess, really as far as promotion-wise goes, I think they're just not promoting as much as UFC is. Like every time you turn on the TV, UFC is advertising. Every time you turn on the computer, UFC is advertising.
Right.
So it's like it's kind of branded in people's heads that that's the thing to watch if you want to watch fighting.
Mm-hmm.
I think once kickboxing does that, and once people see it for the first time and know what it is, people will watch it and get hooked. But I mean, it all has to be pushed the right way.
So when you tell people that you're a kickboxer, what's their reaction, or how would you suggest that they check out kickboxing rather than a UFC fight?
So I tell them I'm a kickboxer and Muay Thai fighter because I do both. Most people are familiar with Muay Thai. A lot of people think it's the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
which, I mean, I guess looking from the outside in, they can look, basically to the casual fan, it could look the same. But, yeah, I tell them that it's basically the same thing as MMA except without the grappling, without the wrestling. It's just full-on stand-up combat.
Okay, and have you ever thought about pursuing something in MMA, or you want to focus on kickboxing right now?
I haven't really thought about pursuing on MMA. I'm just not really too interested in it.
Mm-hmm.
Not to throw shade at MMA, but in my opinion, grappling is just not really exciting to me.
Okay.
Watching it or doing it, I mean, I watch UFC or Bellator, but as soon as it gets to grappling, it's not that I don't know what's going on. I'm just not really as interested. I like the stand-up part. But I do want to pursue it in boxing as well. We've got some pro boxers at my gym, and I'm usually one of the main ones that help them get ready with the sparring and stuff like that. So, I mean, I definitely want to pursue boxing as well. I don't have an amateur boxing career, but I'm looking for some pro fights as well. I mean, that or kickboxing, whatever I can get first is what I can get.
Right, okay. So how do you feel, I mean, obviously another popular subject with the two worlds kind of combining, Conor and Floyd. Do you think that mixed martial artists should try to break into other worlds like kickboxing, boxing, or do you think everyone should kind of stay where they're at and do what they know best? How do you feel about that?
I mean, there's definitely nothing wrong with dabbing into other sports. I know me, like, since I'm usually at my gym. I'm usually boxing, doing boxing training more than anything, but professional kickboxing. So, I mean, that really is what helps me in my kickboxing is like my hands are basically like on another level than my opponents that I've faced so far. So, I mean, it's definitely been helping out. I think MMA fighters should do the same. I saw some videos of Luke Rockhold visited Mayweather's gym, and he's a UFC champion, but he was going against like a boxer who's like maybe 7-0, and you could definitely tell the difference in skill wise. And same thing with Mickey Holskin, professional kickboxer. He went to Mayweather's gym and sparred, and they made him look really bad as well. So I mean, it's definitely good to dab in other sports because you'll realize there's a lot of holes in your game that you maybe won't notice just doing your own sport.
And do you think that that could help as far as the promotion that you were talking about earlier and just opening up the audience more to other aspects of martial arts?
Definitely. I mean, I try to like reach out and appeal to fans of all sports. I mean, boxing fans. I mean, typically MMA fans or MMA fighters wouldn't usually reach out to like boxing fans. And same thing, boxers wouldn't really reach out to MMA fans. But I mean, I try to reach out to all three. I mean, that's why like on Instagram I've reached like what I think I just hit 12,000 followers on that, and almost 3,000 on Twitter. Just from like marketing myself to every kind of audience I can.
So can we talk a little bit about that? Because, you know, nowadays social media and marketing, like you said, is such a big part of your career too. So what do you suggest, without obviously giving all of your secret tips there, what would you suggest to martial artists as far as marketing and what's been successful for you?
The main thing is pushing your brand. Like I've been trying to find a fight for a really long time. I mean, on my last few amateur fights, I mean, I finished people like before the third round even came. Basically just got tired of knocking out amateurs, so me and my team just decided the best thing to do was to go pro. But you know, it's actually a really hard thing to do because promotions have to like invest into you. Of course, they're spending money to bring you on the show, and more times than not, they have to pay for your travels. And if you're coming from out of town, you're not going to bring big tickets sales in. So, I mean, basically, it's just finding a promotion that's going to basically invest in you. You got to push what you have, find out what you have, and then push it, and then just go as far as you can with it. Like, I try to market myself as, like, I'm an exciting fighter. Like, I'm not the type of fighter that goes in there and is afraid to get hit. I go in the pocket, I swing as hard as I can, and, I mean, that's been working so far. So the market.
Okay, so obviously you're putting in the work there, you know, on the business side, and like you said, you've been training every day. So what is next for you? I think you said that you had a fight, but it got canceled. What's next for you for 2017?
Yeah, I was supposed to fight. Actually, this is my third time being canceled by the same promotion. Not going to list the promotion's name, but I was supposed to fight for this promotion. I was supposed to fight there December. They canceled. Then they pushed it back to January, but January wouldn't work out because I guess most people weren't ready that soon after the holidays, so they pushed it back to February. And then they basically just like scrapped my fight off the card and had a different pro fight instead. So not having too much luck with that. So I think I might go dabbing into the boxing world. Sometimes it's hard to find opponents, which doesn't make sense because in other sports, like being my pro debut, people should really be begging to fight me. You know what I mean? Like in boxing, people get like 10-0, and you look at their record, and they fight like all pro debut people. So I don't know what the problem is there, but I mean, once I get over this hump, I'm just gonna keep on rolling.
All right. Well, we wish you best of luck, and you know, with this interview, anyone who listens, Trevor Ragin over here is looking for a fight. He's ready. And best of luck to you, and thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank you. Thanks for the interview.